Hi, welcome to FootyWit podcast, the FA Community Shield episode, and we're previewing Liverpool versus Arsenal. My name is Ahis Anthony, and I have Okwe, the Arsenal fan, and I also have Abe, the Liverpool fan. So we'll allow Abe. This is his debut on the podcast, so we'll allow him to introduce himself.
Yeah, everyone listening, I'm Abiodun Omotayo. Just simply call me Abe, the biggest Liverpool supporter you can see around, and we are ready to defeat Arsenal tomorrow. Let's just take it slow.
I like that spirit. Okwe, you can take it up from there, man.
Hi guys, good evening. Look, it's always a pleasure being on the Footy Weeks podcast, and I'm definitely here to always back up Arsenal.
Yeah. He's always here to back up Arsenal. So let's go. The FA Community Shield, the cut teaser for the 2020-2021 season. Liverpool champions, FA Cup serial winners, which is Arsenal, 14 FA Cup titles. That's a big. It's big for Arsenal being the highest record holder in terms of FA Cup FA Cup won in England. So we see the EPL champions versus the FA Cup champions, which is Liverpool versus Arsenal. But first, I'd like to ask Abby, how was the feeling when Liverpool were crowned champions for the 2019-2020 season after 30 years of waiting? How did you feel?
Like the joy can't be overestimated. Like sincerely, but what really made it so low was the whole corona issue and everything. It brought the
Yeah,
whole, but
true.
still, like, it still didn't hold the celebration back. We could see all over the world that the Liverpool fans are really, really ecstatic. Someone like me, I went gaga, went crazy. Though it was long coming. It was long coming because we knew it was in our hands. Nobody could stop us this time around. Unlike last season and last two seasons when we had Manchester City till the very last day of the season. Several years coming and going, moving closer to the title, not winning it. The one we edged, that was 2014 season when we had them Baba cut off our neck somewhere
Yeah.
around the line. It
Steven
was really,
Gerrard
really messy.
Aula.
Yeah. So this time around, everybody is happy. Everybody is really, really on that high spirit that yes, we did it and we did it in grand style, breaking record, smashing records, and that's what Liverpool are known for. And tomorrow is not just a small game. We will smash that record again.
Oh, I love this confidence, man. So, you
Yeah.
know, during the season, we saw Liverpool getting close to that record that Arsenal so coveted in terms of going unbeaten the entire season. Liverpool got to 40 games, or how many games did they get to when they were being beat by Watford? I think
Yeah,
they've gone
that's 41, 41.
yeah, 41 games. So, and they were getting close to that Arsenal's record, 49 unbeaten, and it was like a relief to Arsenal when Watford did the job at the Hornets on Liverpool. I would like
Yeah,
Okwe
yeah.
to just weigh in on that. How did you feel? Though, yeah, Liverpool being crowned champions after 30 years, but Arsenal were looking at their unbeaten title, unbeaten record rather, as a title that they don't want Liverpool to take away from them. So, how did you feel, Okwe?
Um, forwards to summarize it, champions but not invincible.
Mm.
Look, that record might just be that record might just be forever. And hopefully if that record is broken again or matched, I hope it's still an Arsenal team that actually does that. Look, we
Mm-hmm.
need to give credit to Liverpool after 30 years, after so many near misses. I remember 2008, 2009 season under Rafa Benitez, they finished second behind Sir Alex Manchester United. They were so close. 2014 again, they were so close, but then finally 2018, 2019, they were quite close also, but then finally they clinched the title. But look, it was convincing, it was in grand style. They played attractive brand of football. Take a look at their wing backs, take a look at their attackers, their midfielders. Look, that team is complete. It's a fantastic team to have. And I wish them all the best for the future. But look, with a manager like Jurgen Klopp at the helm, we definitely know that great things are going to come from Liverpool. If they can continue to improve the squad, I mean, it would be great.
Mm-hmm.
they can continue to attract great players. I mean, we've heard rumors that probably Thiago Alcantara might be coming to Liverpool, and so far they've been making sensible additions to the squad. And I know club has great plans going forward. They've got a great academy as well. You can see that in full display. And look, the future is bright for Liverpool if they can be consistent. Good for them. But I mean, look, all the best to them. But look for Arsenal. Arsenal, look, according to Arsenal standards, it was not the best of seasons, but it was like a miracle. And thanks to Mikel Arteta, um, the shame reduced a bit, clinching the
Yeah, he
FA Cup.
did, man.
Yeah,
He
and a
did.
14th record title. Look, apart from just winning the FA Cup, they were able to
Mm.
qualify for European football and they secured Europa League football, which was very good. It was going to be pivotal to them in the transfer window and the future of the club going forward. So look, it's going to be a great match tomorrow as always.
Okay, so I'd like to throw these questions to both parties, Arsenal, Liverpool. But Abe should go first. Should go first. Is this a big deal or a chance to add another trophy for Klopp and or Arteta? You know, Klopp having to rebuild when he joined Liverpool a few years back, and he didn't win trophies not until his fourth season, the Champions League, and all of a sudden the trophies keeps rolling in. The Champions League, the Club World Club Cup, the game. I've forgotten the title. That Champions League and the Europa Cup winner they play. I think
Yeah, the
that
UEFA
that
Yeah,
that's
the
Super
it.
Cup.
Super Cup.
UEFA Super Cup. And all of a sudden, the EPL rolling in this season. Now, is this another opportunity for Klopp to stamp his authority and winning a trophy for Liverpool? I want Abby to just weigh in on this.
Yeah, the thing is that we in Liverpool we don't take all games like a do or die affair. The one we needed most, we've gotten it. So any other ones that
Yeah.
come, we take it with ease. As it is now, there's nothing for us to ponder or stress ourselves about because this game is almost as good as done. It's as good as finished. When we see Arsenal, we're always excited. So this kind of game is just for us to prepare our normal lineup. You know, when we prepare our normal lineup, it's still enough for us to win the game. So there's no much stress. Nobody is panicking. It's just that the fitness level of the players it needs to go high a little bit because now everyone seems to be a bit relaxed. So tomorrow's game is not something that is something like a pressure for club. No, the way
Mm.
it is, it comes. We take it easy. We take the game whatever way it comes, and we try to make something out of it. If it comes good, fine. I remember the last community shield we played. That was last season against Chelsea. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was something that Chelsea was it Chelsea or Man City? I don't remember. I think
I think
it
it's
was
Man
Man
City.
City. Man
Yeah,
Man
City,
City,
yeah,
yeah.
Man City. So the Man City won it via
Mm-hmm.
the penalties.
Yeah.
So it's not something that is a big deal because the community shield is not what we are looking for. We want to defend our premiership back to
The
back.
APL. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the VPL. So when the community shield comes, we take it the way it comes and we try to get Arsenal out of the way. So easy.
Okay. This is a bit tough. Abe is coming in real hard on you, man.
nah,
So,
look.
do you have to counter back? Is this a big
Oh
deal
no,
for
look,
Arteta?
definitely. I need to counter that. Look, as much as you want to downplay the importance of the community shield, it is a big trophy, and I'll tell you why. Look, over the years, when managers are actually approaching this community shield, at first it's not seen as a big deal, but at the end of the season, depending on the outcome or result at the end of the season, that's when managers will then know if this community shield is important to them or not. I take you back to Jose Mourinho's first season at Manchester United with with the likes of Ibrahimovic and Bastian Schweinsteiger at the helms. They were able to secure a treble. According to them, they did secure a treble. They won the Europa League, the Carabao Cup, and the Community Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were not
Yep.
able to win the Premier League, Jose Mourinho then classified the Community Shield as a major trophy. Same thing Sir Alex did in 2008. So look, it really just depends on the outcome of Liverpool season. Abe right now is telling me that look, Community Shield is not a big deal, but hopefully, look, at the end of the season, if you don't win the Champions League, if you don't win the Premier League, trust me, you will come back to tell me that the Community Shield is a major trophy. Now,
Yeah.
for Arsenal, for Arsenal fans, look, we are going to take this match in two perspectives. The first perspective is the fact that look, if we win this, another trophy in the cabinet for Mikel Arteta. The other
Mm-hmm.
perspective is look, if we lose this, it's just another friendly game. So, truth be told, Arsenal fans don't look. We're used to the heartbreak, so we're not putting so much hope in this. We're just sitting on the fence and we're just hoping for the
You're
best,
coming
really.
to my point
And
already.
yeah, exactly. So no, look, we're just hoping for the best, really, because number one, Liverpool is ahead in terms of fitness level. They resumed the week before us. They played about three games, I believe, three preseason games, and whereas Arsenal has only played one preseason game, and
I
they
think
are
they
just
played two.
two.
They
Okay,
played
okay,
against
Yeah,
Salzburg.
Salzburg
okay,
Yeah,
and
they
Salzburg.
played
Yeah, okay,
against
again.
Yeah,
Salzburg.
Liverpool had two. Yeah, okay, Liverpool had two. Yeah, and
Mm,
and they played against Stuttgart as well. Whereas
Yeah.
Arsenal has only
Stuttgart. Yep.
played, yeah, Arsenal has only played against MK Dons, if I'm not mistaken. So Arsenal has just 1 week plus of training, and yeah, just one game under their belt. So look, they are behind in fitness levels, but look, it's going to be a great game. Liverpool and a game between Liverpool and Arsenal is always going to be exciting. It's always going to be an exciting encounter, and they've met four
Yeah.
times actually in the Community Shield. 2 wins for Arsenal, 2 wins for Liverpool. So this seems to be like a tiebreaker. And look, Arsenal,
And
you
again,
can never predict.
and again, yeah. Wembley seems to be a favorable place
Exactly. And look,
for Arsenal.
exactly. Arsenal will always do well at Wembley Stadium. And I take you back to the last Premier League game, between both of them. Arsenal came away with the victory. It was so surprising. But then it was a 2-1 victory in favor of Arsenal. So
How what
look,
will you
anyone
expect
can win.
after winning the league and playing a
Look,
game like
excuses, excuses,
this?
excuses, excuses. Look, no, no, look, it's not an excuse. First of all, losing to Watford in that manner, 3-0, no reply.
Mm.
Going forward, after being crowned champions, the next game after being crowned champions, losing 4-0 to Manchester City. No, come on, no.
So
Well,
you would
Excuses.
no.
so that
To be
tells you
fair,
that listen,
to be fair on
is it
Liverpool, I
possible
think
to Man City?
yeah. I think that match against Watford was just a blip.
Mm,
There are times you have a bad day in the office, and I
true.
think that it was just a bad day for Liverpool in the office. And also losing to Manchester City, yeah, you knew Manchester City was going to come into that game with all gun blazing, ready to
Yeah,
take one back from Liverpool
yeah.
based on what Liverpool has done, as the pain Liverpool has inflicted on them in past games, even in the Champions League. So definitely they would want to do that. But it's all 90 minutes, and I like Abe's spirit. I like the way he's going about it. But there's a question, for the past 11 years of the Community Shield, there is this thing about jinx. Whoever wins the Community Shield
Hmm.
don't tend to win any title at the end of the season. I don't know. Look, yeah, Manchester City won it last. Don't tend to win the Premier League. Sorry,
Okay.
don't tend to go ahead to win the Premier League. And Abby, you said you want to defend the EPL.
The APL.
So do you think this
Yeah.
jinx could be something that could affect
But if you
Liverpool?
look,
So
let me also give you this kind of strategy. Look at Liverpool winning the Champions League. We came close the
mhm,
first time. The second time we nicked it. Look at
Hmm.
the EPL. We came
mhm,
close the second time we win it. Now it's the
yeah.
Community Shield. We came close the last time, and this time around is something like something going to happen. We're gonna make it this time around. So let me the jinx you're talking about. We are winning the Community Shield this time around, and we are going for the EPL. I just wish the signing can be made, like sincerely, and there is no destruction to the signings to the players we have on ground, because there are many speculations of money leaving. Some of our key players, Salah is also linked, and some other things like that. So if some of those key players go, it might actually affect the entire season. But right now, it's still looking good for us.
So Okwe, jinx or no jinx?
uh, Jinx, really, I see that coming because right now Liverpool have not made um, pivotal additions to the squad. Yeah, they've got Simikas, who's going to be back up to Robertson and
Robertson,
provide
yeah.
competition for Robertson. Yeah, that's fine. But look, Simikas is not in that world class standard yet. And taking a look at that squad as a whole, age is not on their side. I believe average age of that Liverpool team right now is about 27, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about the front three. All of them are 28 currently. They might not be able to play so many games and give you 110% like they would if they just play 30 games. So what then happens? Liverpool have got great youngsters and they've got great backup players. But then the question is, how long can these players just settle for a low game pattern? Talking about the likes of Shakiri, Alexander Arnold, Divock Origi as well. Yeah, I know Origi signed a new contract last before the start of last season, but look, he's a top class striker. If a good enough team comes for him, they know that they know around the team might be look, he's not going to hesitate and go. So look, the club needs to find a way to continue to make those players gel, continue to make the team gel, and to let them know that even when he's making additions, it's only for the good of the team. The players need to push each other to do better. But right now, as it is, look, I don't see Liverpool having a fantastic season. Just take a look at what happened last season. Because of certain couple of players that they had, they were not able to do fantastically well in the Champions League. Hence them ending
Mm-hmm.
Champions League campaign early. And I believe that helped them in the Premier League. They were able to place more focus on the Premier League and they did much better. Talking about that 3-0 loss to Watford, I believe it was majorly because of the lack of the presence of Mendy. He was such a central player for them last season, not just on the field but off the field as well. We saw how pivotal
Yeah.
he was, especially when he did get back, playing in that deep line position, just being a box to box midfielder for them. So if they don't have their key players fit throughout the season, it's going to be a problem. If they don't sign world class players to continue to create competition with the squad, it's going to be a problem too. So Liverpool right now, I don't think it's going to be a fantastic season for them.
Yeah. So we
I
just
think
got
we
the
are
chat
getting
coming.
there.
Okay.
Okay, we just got a chat coming from Lawa Read One saying, "So you think Arsenal will beat Liverpool?" Is referring to Okwe. I think
Of
Okwe, they are
course.
coming for you big time, man.
Look. Do you know one thing about us now? We always come through when you least expect. Who
Well,
would
yeah,
have
the
thought that?
underdog
I mean,
story.
yeah, take a look at the start of last season under Una Emery. Who would have thought that we would have probably won any trophy? Who would have thought that we would have
Yeah.
secured Europa League football? Look,
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing about us now that I believe sometimes I like. Although I love certainty and I love to say that okay, on this day I know Arsenal will defeat this team, but you know what? We've not lost a Community Shield game since 2002, and we've beaten the big boys in all the Community Shield we've played since then. Talking
Yeah.
about the likes of Manchester City, Chelsea twice, and now Liverpool will become a casualty tomorrow. So look, it's great football to look forward to. I take a look at that starting 11. I played against MK Dons at the beginning of the week. They're
Yeah.
good enough to get the job done. If the match can be won within the first hour
Mm.
of the game or within the first 15 minutes of the second half, look, Ateta can then ring in the changes and keep the important players ready
Yeah.
for the first encounter of the season.
So, Abe, a couple of players will be out for Liverpool. Your captain, Jordan Henderson,
Yeah,
Alex Oxlade
yeah,
Chamberlain, Joe Matip, and even
yeah.
Van Dijk. And also Trent Alexander
No,
Arnold. They even
Van Dijk is fit. He should make the trip tomorrow.
Van Dijk too is a bit of a we don't know. Oh, he's fit. Okay. Okay. So with this, do you still see the Liverpool side pulling one over Arsenal, even with all these major players not being fit?
Definitely, definitely. If you look at it, even our team B was the one that defeated us now out of the FA Cup. Is it called FA Cup or the Carling Cup?
Carabao Cup
The where
Yeah, the Carabao
Carabao
Cup.
Cup was
on
even
on
the team B.
penalties.
So
A side under Una
on
Emery, not
penalties, it's still
Mikel
part of it.
Arteta on penalties.
So
That was
you
a
ask
side who was
yourself,
terrible
the
defensively.
only
You can't compare that
do you
side to
know why
this
I'm happy
Korean
about
squad.
Arsenal fans? I'm always happy about Arsenal fans because they're looking back at the fact that they won us the last time we played. So I'm very, very happy that we're banking on that. And I know when you bank on a game like that, you are always that your opponent is banking on that kind of game for your form. So when they don't bank on the games where they have actually trashed them 4-1, 5-1, and the like, they bank on
Ah,
that game they won.
yeah.
So, but you still look at it, it's still the same players. So, looking at it from the very last game we played, at that moment, we've won the league. The league is as good as won, and you can't
Yeah, I think
compare
Liverpool
the
Liverpool were on the
kind
beach
of
then. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't expect the kind of vibe you put into a game like that
Hmm.
to be top notch compared to now that we are actually starting a new season, a new campaign, and we're starting with a final like this, a big game like this. You can't expect any kind of lapses from the players.
Yeah.
Looking at the players that are on the injury list, originally dramatic,
He's not a
and at the
starter,
end of the
really.
last season, he's not the
Mm,
starter. Yeah, he's not. And at the end of last season, he lost his shirt, and it is
mm.
Gomez that has taken that shirt from him. Partnering Van Dijk at the back is really a solid combination. We look at the fact that there is possibility that Trent Alexander-Arnold could be available for the game tomorrow instead of Williams. Even if it is Williams, there's nothing bad about it because Williams is a very solid defender, that one of our youth academy, and is really doing fantastically well. And we have
Yeah.
Robertson available. So actually, if you are looking at the fact that we have lines of people that will be unavailable for tomorrow, it doesn't mean that Liverpool don't have the caliber of players that can deliver tomorrow. Our front line
Yeah.
are unshakable. The middle is just intact. We'll be having
Mm.
probably Wijnaldum, probably it's been linked now. But at least it could give us a final decent game before leaving to Barcelona. If he's leaving, we will have someone like
Hmm.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is out probably for tomorrow. Is not available, but we will have Keita who
Yeah.
is on top notch form, and also Henderson and Milner are also doubtful for tomorrow. But we also have Fabio
Yeah.
in the middle of the pack steering thing. So it's really a solid combination. And we have our youngsters that are there who can even back up, like Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
That is he's really doing this. I really even want him to start tomorrow because those are the kind of players I want those players to teach us now a lesson. You know, when you have your youngsters, even Brewster, you have Brewster that even scored. I would prefer him starting tomorrow and just come and show Arsenal what he's made of. Because
Arsenal.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you look at it, the Arsenal
Okay.
defense is
Okay.
just the Arsenal defense is not a
Okay.
match for those guys now. Those guys are really top notch, you know.
Well,
So
we just 4:30 Nigerian time. We just wait to see. So before, just for us to round up this episode, I just want to ask both of you questions concerning the future. Does this match really, because we know the FA Community Shield is like a cotton razor, it's like a pre-season friendly, but on the back of the mind of these managers, they really want to put a mark. They really want to do something. They really want to make a statement concerning this match, looking ahead of the season. So does this put down a marker on how the season will go for both things, Liverpool, Arsenal? Do they really want to make a statement? Abe, starting first.
yeah, I think this game will actually show what Liverpool would bring the new season, the new campaign. And sincerely, I expect them to actually deliver tomorrow. Sincerely, I expect something good from them tomorrow because this is not just it's a friendly match. Something we are just like I told my friend over there. Okay, it's not something we stress ourselves for, but it's something we have to show.
Shaky.
Yeah, it's something we have to show our fans that we are up to the task and we are ready for the new campaign. The hangovers are over. Now we have to deliver.
You guys have left the beach. Okay.
Yeah,
Does this put down is this really does this put down the marker for how the season will go for Arsenal if they win this match tomorrow or even if they lose?
Potentially it could be potentially. I'm not sure I could say a yes or no to that. Um, Arsenal finished the season later than Liverpool, with the FA Cup campaign. And look, the team is going through what I call a resurgence, right, under Arteta. And he for one he spoke about the players coming back from preseason and wanting to know the shape in which they are at and wanting to know their mentality. He wanted to know if all those things he had instilled since the start are still there. So I can only hope that these players are going to continue to adhere to the instructions and the words of Mikel Arteta, and hopefully they can continue to be inspired by him. Currently, the team is not playing Arteta's type of football games because Arteta currently does not have the crop of players needed to play his preferred style of football. So we're still playing with a three at the back, and it's just for safety purpose
Mhm.
to curb the defensive errors and to try and just make the team compact and balanced. So I mean, so far so good. Look, winning this match tomorrow against a team like Liverpool, defending and reigning Premier League champions, it will be a great boost for this team. This Arsenal team currently has a crop of young stars, and look, when players like this get important victories behind their back, it's good for them, good for the
Mhm.
confidence, good for the morale, good for the form as well. So going into their first fixture of the season, it would help a long way. Hopefully, Arsenal can get one more preseason game behind them before the start of the season, and you know, basically to try and incorporate the new players who should be coming in this week as well. So it's important to win this game. Let's be honest. It's important to win the game.
Okay, so finally, our predictions. Who wins tomorrow? Abe, just
I'm
score line. Who wins?
predicting, yeah, I'm predicting something for my friend. Let's just take a 2-1, 2-1 in favor of Liverpool.
2-1, 2-1 to the Liverpool from Abe. Okay, who's going to win? Score line.
Scoreline 2-1. Arsenal going away with the victory.
2-1. Great. So it's nice doing this with you guys. This is the preview of the FA Community Shield. We hope to do a review tomorrow after the match and see who's
Definitely.
got bragging rights, whose prediction was right, and whose prediction was wrong. But from here, it's FootyWit Podcast, the FA Cup, the FA Community Shield
Yeah.
special. Nice having Abe on FootyWit Podcast. We hope to
Yeah,
have
you're
more of him,
welcome.
and it's nice having Okwe back. From
Definitely.
us, it's peace
Always a
out.
pleasure.
Peace out. Safe.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah.